Hi everyone, I'm Zakiya Dalila Harris, author of The Other Black Girl, publishing in 2021. I want you to do something for me for a moment. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to try to remember what it was like to be in the office back in the day. Phones are ringing, emails are dinging, calendar invites are piling up and up and up. Now, I want you to imagine you're at the end of a long day of emails and meetings and bad coffee. You're packing up your things and you notice something on your desk that wasn't there before. An envelope with your name on it, and an anonymous note inside of it telling you to leave now. This is what happens to my protagonist in The Other Black Girl. 26-year-old Nella Rogers has been an editorial assistant at Wagner Books, a prestigious New York City publishing house, for 2 years, and she's gotten used to all of its quirks. Carefully calculated seating arrangements, long drawn-out cover meetings, and a healthy dose of passive-aggressive interactions with all of her colleagues, especially her waspy, out-of-touch boss, Vera. As the only black person working at Wagner, Nella's gotten used to microaggressions, too. So when a new young black girl named Hazel suddenly hired, she's thrilled at the idea of having someone to share the burden of being a token with. Harlem-born and bred and effortlessly cool, Nella's new coworker delivers a jolt of energy that everyone can agree Wagner really needs. But Nella can't celebrate for too long, because things in the office start to get weird for her. Weirder than they were before Hazel showed up. There are strange notes, snubs, frustrating power plays that seem to come out of nowhere, and Nella begins to wonder, what's really happening here? Unfolding beside Nella are the voices of 3 other black women. The disgraced Shawnee, who's been recently fired from her job in Boston, the famous Diana, a best-selling author, and Diana's one-time editor, Kendra Ray, who mysteriously disappeared at the height of her career. Together, these 4 black women are bound by a secret that has implications for all of them. This story is very close to my heart. I worked at Doubleday in Knopf for nearly 3 years as an assistant, first an editorial assistant and then assistant editor. And I started writing the very first few sentences of chapter 1 in my desk, in my cubicle. I got the idea for The Other Black Girl after running into another young black woman in the bathroom, which was a rare occurrence on the 13th floor of Penguin Random House, by the way. Seeing her made me wonder, who are you? And when she didn't acknowledge me in the bathroom mirror, I thought, that was kind of weird. I've always been fond of characters who are kind of weird. I love gripping stories that comment upon insidious social norms like Get Out and the Stepford Wives and the Twilight Zone, and I have a soft spot for stories about black female friendship, like Toni Morrison's Sula and Nella Larsen's Passing, for whom I named my character. The Other Black Girl blends my love for genre bending, as well as psychological drama. This is a darkly funny suspense novel that's tinged with horror and speculative elements, but it's also a commentary on female competition, corporate workplace culture, diversity, and the concept of blackness. Most importantly, though, this is a book about the ever-present pressure to fit in. How much are we willing to sacrifice to get what we want? As Nella begins to question everything around her at the office, she must decide what's more important, her dignity or her dreams of becoming Wagner's only black editor. Thanks so much for listening, and I really hope you enjoy The Other Black Girl.